What's up, Putos? Finally, PutoTech is back. Welcome to PutoTech, NMF TV's Tech Show. I'm your host, Miguel Olfindo, and unfortunately, Enrique Manyalang won't be able to join us today because it's his dad's birthday. Joining me this week is Nigel Zalamea, host of RobotRice, who took 2 hours on the road to get here.
Dude, traffic is insane.
Hey, thanks so much for coming despite the traffic.
No problem.
Well, do you want to start with the news?
Sure.
Oh, no. Let's go with a heads up first.
All right.
Heads up, guys. How do you pronounce this? Rdio?
Yeah, it's Rdio.
So Spotify rival Rdio is finally available in the Philippines. Rdio has announced its expansion to 9 more countries, one of which is the Philippines. The other countries are Indonesia, Singapore, and Thailand in Asia, and Croatia, Cyprus, Greece, Slovakia, and Slovenia in Europe. Where are those places?
I have no idea. Actually, I was talking to Enrique yesterday. He told me if ever I was gonna make like an account, make sure to make the US one because it has more music.
So you mean you get different?
Yeah, you get like
a different set of songs.
Yeah, exactly. You get more for the US one.
And it's not IP blocked.
I think it is. You have to VPN. I think.
Oh, you have to VPN.
Yeah,
so it's not going to be that simple.
I know. That's what he told me. But
well, then you don't need Rdio to launch in the Philippines to be able to use that.
True. Yeah.
Right.
Because you could just VPN it and just.
But with a catalog of 25 million songs. I wonder though whether the 25 million songs is available locally.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, we're gonna check that and maybe report about that. No, or maybe we'll ask Enrique to write about it in PutoTech.com, guys.
Nice plug.
Anyway, let's go to the news.
Okay, what's the first one?
Okay, let's go Philippines first, right?
All right.
Let's go local.
Makes sense, yeah.
So I saw in Rappler.
Yeah.
Filipino hackers deface Chinese websites.
Anonymous Philippines.
Anonymous Philippines. Yeah, so Anonymous Philippines claims responsibility for the hacking of 195 Chinese government and commercial websites over oppressive poaching and territorial claims. Now, check this out. I'm showing you right now the list of the websites attacked. Look at this list. It's crazy.
149 government sites.
Right now, this is government.
Yeah, that's all government.
We are hitting more than 100.
100. It's going to be 100
hitting 120, 130,
49.
149.
Yeah.
And here are the commercial sites next. So 1 all the way to...
They've been busy.
They've been really busy.
Yeah.
1 to 46.
Yeah. And this is all because of the disputes, maritime territory stuff.
Yeah. Is this about the turtles?
Is it about the turtles?
You know that, right?
No.
Because they caught a Chinese fishing vessel.
I think I heard about this. Okay.
Yeah, and you know basically they tied the turtles via their
head.
No, their eye. What do you call them?
What?
Eye sockets.
Why?
I don't know, right? Exactly. That's why a lot of wildlife people, activists really got pissed off.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Now, what do you think about what Anonymous Philippines and etc.?
Well, I know for a fact that these guys, this is how they get their name out. They really do just hack, like make trouble. But I think it's not the best way to do things.
I think so too.
You're just rattling cages. That's not really going to do anything.
The last thing I want really are for the Chinese hackers
to get back at us.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I think they may be better because
they're more.
Not only that, some of them live for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Hey, I'm not saying bad things about Filipino hackers. I know you guys are good. You guys just
we're not trying to start a flame war.
Yeah, no flame war here. That's 100, almost 150 Chinese government websites that they attacked, and then for them to be able to do that.
Do we know how long it took them to do all this?
I have no idea.
That's still a lot, though.
It was a total of 195 Chinese websites, government and commercial included.
Yeah.
The hacking was signed by PHCA. What does that mean? Philippine Hackers Community
I have no
Association? I'm just making this up, guys.
idea. They have like a membership card or something now?
I don't know. And Anonymous Philippines, Digital Nodes, Family Pride, and Hint, Knows. Knows. KNOWSZ.
I have no idea what that is. Still.
Well, I'm not one for rattling cages.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was
think-
thinking too.
I think it's a dangerous thing to do.
Yeah.
Especially, we may be at the brink of war.
Yeah.
China, the
It's
Philippines.
escalating.
Yeah, China, Philippines, and Vietnam.
Yeah.
And this isn't such a good idea, I think. But, well, to each his own.
Yeah. But I know these guys, this is how they do, like, this is how they get their name out. Like, this is what they really do.
I wonder though, aside from letting the China know that they're pissed off
Yeah.
as Filipino citizens, I wonder though what else do they get out of it? I mean, do they get jobs? Because but being part of Anonymous means they're not gonna say who they are.
Yeah, they can't. Because
Right?
they're going to get targeted as soon as
Exactly.
their name is out there.
So to what end?
Yeah, it's just going to be a back and forth thing, I'm guessing.
Which is probably what's gonna happen soon.
Yeah.
I think so. Anyway,
Hopefully. Well,
speaking of China,
yeah,
China bans the installation of Windows 8 on government computers.
maybe a good reason why, like, they're getting hacked because they're using Windows XP.
Yeah, Windows XP is currently 70%
Yeah,
of all the
70%.
Chinese computers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's a 13-year-old operating system that no longer is being supported by
it's
Microsoft.
not.
So it has all these newly reported bugs will now be forever.
Yeah. They won't really
exploited.
work on it anymore because they're not supporting it.
Yep. So Windows 8 though, why are they banning Windows 8? I mean, isn't
Exactly.
Windows 8 a lot more secure?
Yeah, and if you're going to upgrade from, I'm guessing, Windows XP, you'd go for 8 since it's the newest one now.
I'd
right?
go for 7.
Yeah, I'd go for 7, but it's like 8 is the newest one now. You can't go wrong with either 7 or 8.
Okay,
But it took them how long to
according to the news, this is an Engadget, by the
Yeah.
way. They are gonna focus their efforts on their own Linux-based OS.
Oh, they're making their own.
They're making their own, which makes sense.
Yeah.
I think this stems from. Do you know that time when the United States banned, I think, Huawei
I don't know what is.
from their communications,
Oh.
like telco equipment?
Okay.
Because according to the U.S.,
Compromised?
they were compromised
Okay.
and they were being spied on. I think
Makes sense, yeah. That's
honestly-
the number one reason why it would happen.
honestly, I think the only reason why the United States thought of that was because of their actions with the NSA. Because they themselves do it, so they're so paranoid about
Yeah.
it, right? And probably the reason why they stopped these Chinese manufacturers from supplying the equipment is because they were probably doing it to their own equipment,
Oh, makes sense.
right?
Yeah.
So and look, how many U.S. companies now have been spied on by the NSA? And how does
think-
the NSA spy on them?
I think there's a shorter list of the people who aren't being spied on.
Exactly. And that list includes Facebook,
Yeah.
Google,
Yeah.
Microsoft, the
Everything.
giants.
Yeah, everything.
And
Everything
how would-
everyone uses.
How would you be able to spy on them if you didn't have direct access? I think, they
A lot
kind of have a
companies-
partnership. The NSA has a
Probably.
partnership with one of the
I'm sure.
hardware
Because
manufacturers.
A lot of other major companies already came out and said, yeah, we gave information to the NSA.
yeah,
Right?
and because they were kind of required.
Yeah.
And, if you don't
You can't really say.
if you don't abide by the NSA's
Yeah.
requests, you're gonna get into,
A lot of trouble, a lot of sanctions, a lot of problems. I'm sure.
well, anyway.
Yeah.
Microsoft, right?
The next one, yeah.
This is the big news of the week.
Yeah.
Microsoft Surface Pro 3 is designed to destroy the laptop. It was
it's gonna
launched.
Try.
When
Yeah.
was it? It was launched 2 days ago,
I think so.
or was it yesterday? It was 2 days ago, I
I think 2 days ago.
Yeah, May 20th. Okay. Anyway, you've seen the
Yeah, I've
Surface.
seen it, yeah.
I think we have a video here after we show you the website, this website of The Verge.
Yeah.
The Surface Pro looks like an iPad basically with
It's a tablet.
It's a tablet. It's a tablet that turns into a laptop, but it's as powerful as a laptop.
As a laptop,
correct?
or maybe even more.
Okay, Pico, the video.
Yeah, it's playing.
Does this thing have audio?
Are they hearing us or I don't know. Well,
so
yeah, this was a big deal. Yeah.
If you look at it, it really seems like they are trying to bridge the tab to the laptop.
Yeah, they want something more portable. Like, if you're just gonna be on the go, might as well just carry something that's easier.
And I suppose if you're just presenting something, you don't need to bring your keyboard,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. Or you can have something that you can carry, like a keyboard, like
the pen. The pen is something I think I will enjoy.
Oh, okay.
Because sometimes when you're using like Photoshop or Illustrator, it's so much easier to use the pen.
Yeah, exactly.
And levitation not included. Did you see that? I think the beauty of the Surface Pro basically is that it gives you enough power for those times that you need to create.
Yeah.
Unlike the iPad, which is more a consuming device rather than a creating device, right?
Yeah. It's basically like an all-in-one type of thing. Like, it's a laptop, it's a tablet. It's kind of like a Wacom already in that way.
Oh, speaking of Wacom, they dropped Wacom. Wacom is not supplying their pen.
Oh, they're not the ones from Microsoft.
It's a different company, but it does the same.
It's basically the same thing.
It's also, what do you call this? There's weight. What do you call that? The weight of your pen. Like you have thicker strokes if you make your pen heavier.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I don't know exactly what it's called.
So,
what do you think? Are you sold?
I don't know. I want to test it out. I haven't seen one. I haven't touched one. I mean, I haven't seen one in front of me. In pictures I see it's really tiny. It's really and
it's
uses
really light,
and it uses Intel. It does not use an ARM processor. It uses I believe.
What are the exact specs on this?
The lowest end is an i3, and then there's an i5, and then there's an i7. Now price point wise, it's like the i3 version is about the same price as the MacBook Air.
Okay.
The i5 to the MacBooks.
Yeah.
And then the i7 to the Retina MacBook Pros.
It's that expensive?
Yes, they're that expensive because it has the same power.
For a tablet?
Yes. Because you have to understand, though, they're not trying to sell you a tablet. Yeah, I think they've given up.
Trying to persuade you to get.
Yeah, they're saying this is the new form factor. This is a tablet, but
so they're trying to sell something different, different.
Yes, and you know how Microsoft historically has been releasing new things, and it's always on the third try that they get it.
Yeah.
And this is the third try.
Yeah.
And it seemed to me, it looks good. I don't wanna say anything overly positive until I test it myself.
But from the reviews I'm hearing, like from The Verge, it's not that bad. It's like it's looking up.
Yeah, I think that's something we sorely miss. Like when you're typing, sometimes you have a nice UI.
Yeah.
Instead of moving the mouse and clicking, wouldn't it be just nice to press the screen? I think though we already have those, they're not powerful enough. Right?
Yeah, I'm sure. But for you though, like attaching a keyboard to it, does it make it weird? Because for a laptop, you put it on your lap, just flip it up.
Yes.
That's it.
I think honestly, I'm not the market for this.
Okay, because
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Okay.
The OS to me is.
Oh yeah.
I'm still not sold on the tiles.
Okay.
And unfortunately, you're gonna have to use only Windows 8 for this. You can't go back to Windows 7 because it's gonna be useless.
Yeah.
But did you see the Adobe Photoshop, the one that's
for
the one that they made
3?
for the Surface?
No, I haven't seen it.
It is it's specially made to be used with the pen and Windows 8.
So it's actually really a big thing for artists then.
Yes, it is, and in that sense, it makes sense for me to test it out.
Okay.
To give it a try and all that.
Totally,
I just wish there were more of those Apple.
Oh, like open, you can tweak it a bit. Or
Yeah.
something.
And
Okay.
No. And there are things I'm used to in the environment of OS X.
Yeah.
And simplicity is one of them and whatnot.
So, in short, you're not sold on the OS.
I'm not sold on the OS, but
Like
if,
it's the
if this
8, it's
thing,
the 8 that's the problem.
yes, you know
Okay.
what? You put OS X,
On it, you're sold.
yes, but OS X has to be adjusted
Okay.
to make it run properly on a touch keyboard device. And if that works, then
But it's not gonna happen. Though.
it's not. We don't know that.
Well, yeah, but it's Microsoft.
Hey,
though.
speaking, this is gonna be a rat hole. But Tim Cook has been doing things that Steve Jobs wouldn't have done in the past year, and I think this is a sign of things for Apple. I think the DNA of Tim Cook is starting to come out, and hopefully they'll come out with something like this, maybe improve it.
Changes,
you know how Apple is.
Yeah. Because they've been going around the same circle for like.
But I bet you Apple was just waiting for someone to do this. Because it has been talked about for a long time, right? That Apple should have a touchscreen laptop.
Yeah.
But they never did. Because
They have too many other products.
It's not that. Based on history, how Apple works is they don't want to be the first.
Oh, okay.
They want to learn from the mistakes
Of others, and then build off of that.
Yeah, like for example, the smartphone, right? You remember what smartphones were, right? They weren't so smart.
Yeah.
And then the tablet, you remember the tablets from I'm not sure if you do, but the 90s?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm
Can
not
we
that.
cut that out?
No, it's fine. It's fine. We keep it there.
Yeah, okay. So, the tablets from the 90s was a horrible failure.
Yeah.
Although a lot of, it kind of did make money because schools in the United States bought them.
Yeah.
No, they did buy them for students. And I was able to play with one and with a physics game and whatnot. But anyway, going back to the Surface Pro, I think the pen is great. And starting at $799 for an i3, I think it's a little underpowered.
But it's a rival to the Air, right?
It is. No, the Air is an i5.
Oh, it's an i5.
It's an i5.
So what's the rival of the i3 on Apple side?
Maybe the iPad.
Really?
The price is
iPad, right?
close to the iPad.
Okay.
It's in between the iPad and the Air, but the Air is a little bit more powerful in the lower end.
Okay.
You know what? Let me double check.
All right, we'll check out
the 11-inch 11-inch MacBook Air.
Yeah.
I just don't wanna.
We're a tech show. Exactly.
Yeah, we are a tech show. We have to check this. So $899 for the cheapest 11-inch MacBook Air, which is powered by 1.4 gigahertz dual core Intel Core i5.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Because this is the exact rival.
It is.
Yeah. If you're not gonna buy this, you're gonna either buy that. You're gonna risk getting a Surface.
But at what was that? What was the how much was that?
Which one?
The Surface at $799. It doesn't come with a keyboard yet. That's additional.
Okay, so it's basically an iPad.
Yep. So a Core i5 version starts at $999, and the most powerful Core i7 starts at $1,549.
Yeah, that's Retina money.
And June 20th. Not Retina. I think the Retina is already at $2,000.
Okay, too expensive.
Yeah. So, yeah. But it's there. It's in between.
Somewhere there.
And for Windows fans, I guess.
Are there a lot of Windows fans?
Aren't you one?
I use a 7 though. I don't know a lot of people who use an 8.
Okay, yeah,
To
me
be
too.
fair. To be fair.
I think also you choose 7 because of gaming.
Yeah. Because everyone, even if you have like OS 10, you'd still have like a boot camp. Though.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So speaking of gaming.
Exactly. I think, yeah, this is why I'm here.
Yeah, this is why you're here. So Microsoft, again, announces $399.
Big news.
Xbox One without Kinect.
Exactly.
And drops Xbox Live requirement for apps.
Yeah.
Do you remember when I asked, I'm not sure where I asked, whether on PutoTech or on RobotRice.
Yeah.
I asked whether you guys thought that Microsoft should drop the Kinect as an option so that, you know, like the PS4, right? You can buy the PS4 without the camera.
Yeah, solo PS4 if you want the camera. That comes with all those features wherein some games have features for it.
Oh, wait a minute. I think we agreed here. And I think it was either Alfonso or Enrique that didn't agree.
They both don't agree. I agree.
So you agree with me that it should be, you know, you should give an option, right?
Yeah, but I get their point though. Their point is they've spent so much money on the Kinect developing it, and for them to drop it, they're just dropping that money. Because when developers get like, okay, they're making a game for an Xbox One exclusive, they have that option. They can design something with the Kinect because everyone's going to have a Kinect.
Okay, so I'm detecting something here.
Yeah.
About Alfonso and Enrique.
They're for progression.
They're anti-RH bill.
Why is it they anti-RH?
Because if you're anti-RH bill, then, you know, you don't want to give people choice.
Really?
Isn't that what the RH bill is? It's just about choice. It's not forcing something to people. It's just giving them choice, right?
Yeah. Okay, fine. Well, we can follow up on that question.
Okay, tweet us, guys. Tweet them. Tweet them. Tell them.
Not me.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So anyway, with the Kinect, I personally think this is a really weird move from them because they've been backpedaling since E3 last year. They've removed all the features they said were in. Oh, it's gonna be like all your games are gonna be locked. It's like a Steam thing, and then they backtracked on that, and then they're backtracking on this. It's weird because
it's like they don't have a clear direction.
Exactly.
Right. It's like they're announcing something, and then after announcing, they crowdsource. They wait for feedback.
It's very innovative, the things that they announce, like, oh, nobody's doing this.
Yeah.
It's different. It's a big change, but why don't we give it a try? And then they backtrack so quick.
But wasn't that backtrack brought about by competition?
Sales. Yeah.
Competition, right?
Definitely. Because
the PS4 outsold them. And in fact, even before the two consoles started selling, there was a lot of negative feedback on Microsoft's announcement. And so even before they started selling any of the consoles,
they already kind of lost.
They backpedaled.
Yeah.
They backpedaled. They said, oh, no.
Yeah.
No need for all that.
As soon as they heard all the negative reactions, they were like, oh, we can't do this anymore. But for me, I haven't gotten an Xbox One. With this announcement, I'll probably get one. Because
you don't need the Kinect.
I don't need the Kinect. And I don't have space for a Kinect in my room. But I know, like, Enrique uses his Xbox One as his entire media hub. Like, everything is connected to the Xbox One.
Yeah. And he was telling us the story about how when he wakes up, he just says, you know, turn on the TV and whatever, right?
I don't have a problem with like just getting my controller in it.
I know. I mean,
pressing that middle button.
Yeah. Anyway, the first thing I do is I take a leak. So I get up anyway. I get the remote. Yeah. Right.
How hard is it to just walk to like a remote, right?
Or just put the remote beside your bed.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess different preferences.
Are you okay? Without the Kinect, does the Xbox One still have the ability to listen?
No.
Oh, so the camera and the mic are together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you lose all that without.
You lose all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why, because Enrique got so used to you know,
And he
talking to
plays
his...
around in his room with like the hand gestures and stuff. I don't really need those. So just for my personal preference.
Are you for those things? Like, for example, those smart TVs where you can do hand gestures and whatever?
I personally don't need those.
Yeah, I saw the first time I saw the commercial, one of the commercials in a movie theater, where you know a guy says stop, right?
Yeah.
And then the movie stops. I was thinking, what if the movie's louder than your voice? How will that thing hear you?
I'm not sure. But
Okay,
what's happening?
gaming still.
Okay, here we go.
Now this next news bit
Yeah.
is a combination of
Gaming
and what we do, which is streaming
Which
video.
is very interesting.
Now, YouTube
Yeah.
buying Twitch,
For $1 billion.
$1 billion. What's up with $1 billion?
I guess people are like
Is that the magic number now?
they like throwing away their money or something, or throwing their weight around.
Or is it because they just want to do this?
Maybe.
You know,
Well,
$1 billion. What do you think? Is it worth it?
I think it's worth it. I personally think it's worth it because Twitch is on the upside. They get more, I guess, broadcasters or
Okay.
community people.
So
Daily.
sorry to those people that don't necessarily know what Twitch is.
From the bare bones.
Twitch is basically a video platform where you can stream your games.
Mainly video games. Yeah.
Mainly video games, and what happens is, for example, on the Xbox One and the PS4,
Yeah.
Twitch is actually embedded in the systems,
Yeah.
right? So
If you
you can
wanna stream, yeah,
If you want to
games.
stream, it's the easiest
Yeah.
way to do it.
Yeah. You just link your account to your PS4, link it to your Steam. As soon as you play, just press that share button. It goes up.
It goes up, and you're streaming, and all of a sudden, you have how many people who could possibly watch you? Let me see. I was reading this a while ago.
There's like a
Twitch has an average of 540,000 primetime viewers. 540,000.
I'm probably one of those.
Dude, that beats many cable networks that are popular within that demographic. Like, for example, MTV,
Yeah.
which has about 465,000 viewers, and Sci-Fi, which has 464,000 viewers. This is all in the United States. And this changes the whole industry, the whole video industry, not video game, but the whole video industry, because
Streaming.
as we know, because as we know, MTV is music videos and these little
Not that much music
soaps,
videos anymore.
some weird soaps, and Sci-Fi are, you know.
Yeah.
So, can you imagine a streaming video company beating cable network?
No.
That's
it's
how it
crazy.
is already.
No, but I think if you think about it this way, there are some shows that are on TV that are about gaming, and they don't usually push through.
No, and they don't hit those kinds of numbers. Not at all.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a big thing being online and being...
Twitch has grown to 45 million monthly active users.
And to imagine,
That's
like,
crazy.
2012, they were like, Justin.tv, right?
Yeah.
And then they...
Yeah, that's right. Thanks for reminding me. Twitch started as a, what do you call this? It was it was part of Justin TV, right?
Yeah.
But they
all around streaming. Yeah.
But all they did in Justin TV, you can stream anything.
Yeah, anything.
Right?
It's not just gaming. Yeah.
But I guess they realized that there's so many gamers.
A lot of gamers. Like
And so
probably
they-
majority of the people in Justin TV were streaming
Gamers.
games. Yeah.
And so they made another channel.
Yeah, which is
Which is called Twitch, and it
just-
grew.
Yeah,
it
just
grew exponentially.
blew up. Yeah, it just basically blew up.
And what is gaming in YouTube? I mean, is it even a big thing?
It is pretty big if you think about PewDiePie, all those.
Is that how you pronounce it? PewDiePie?
Yeah, PewDiePie.
Yeah, PewDiePie. Yeah,
He's the biggest YouTuber right now.
I couldn't stand it, but I did try watching, and
Just to see what's up.
it's ridiculous. But I bet he gets his lowest viewed video is much higher than this video will ever get.
Probably. I think he averages millions, right?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but you know.
But it's
So YouTube does understand that gaming is an important thing in streaming.
Yeah.
And instead of like, how do you call it, getting people from Twitch or whatever,
because if you think about it, what were they streaming before YouTube? Like, I know they did like Coachella and a lot of concerts. They were primarily music stuff, right? And now getting Twitch, they get like everyone. They basically get all that gaming, like for $1 billion. I think that's a no-brainer. That's an easy one. But a lot of people have a concern with this, though.
Oh yeah, I have first-hand experience with this. Being
partner.
With NMF, being a YouTube content partner.
Yeah, exactly.
Content ID #1.
Yeah.
Like for example, I know that Twitch has something set already. Like for example, when you play 2K14. None of the music.
Yeah, none of the
streamed.
music plays. Yeah.
So
actually, no audio.
While you're playing, you can hear it.
Yeah.
But what you stream out has no audio.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we tried before.
Not even the dribbling.
I don't think so. No. Because I remember we were streaming in your house.
Yeah, we were.
And we were wondering, why is there no sound?
Yeah.
And then we switched games. There was sound.
There was sound. So yeah, at first we thought it was a setup issue. Yeah. And then we realized it was music.
Yeah.
It was the music. I wonder though why they couldn't at least stream
filter it.
Yeah, take out the music from the stream, but include at least the dribbling.
Hopefully they do that now, because I know a lot of people who stream on Twitch play a lot of music. I wonder if that's going to be a problem since.
Oh, that is going to be a problem.
That is going to
because on YouTube, if you upload anything that is copyright material,
they flag you.
They flag you, and
give
then
you a
you're
warning.
Either you take it down or they make money out of the video that you made.
Oh, they're not gonna get you.
No, it depends. Like for example, Sai, who has more than 1 billion views.
Yeah.
Sai chose not to take down the videos of people using his music.
Oh, okay.
Because at the end of the day, instead of taking it down, if you just start making money out of those videos made by other people.
Oh, so he gets.
You make more money. Can you imagine? So, aside from his own video which hit more than 1 billion views,
there's like
all those other videos that used his music, he makes money.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So, so that's one. And then content ID. No, sorry, that was copyrighted music.
Yeah.
Back to content ID. Content ID is basically YouTube has a fingerprint of your video and audio combined.
Yeah.
And they have a system that detects whether someone else uploaded something that you own.
It's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
They're making sure that nobody's copying.
And none of that slowing down works anymore.
Okay.
Slowing down, flipping the video. Remember
because
back
they
then?
usually flip it from left to right, right to left.
And some tilt the video to some extent.
They fixed it.
That doesn't work anymore. They have a smarter, more intelligent.
That's probably the reason why I don't see those videos anymore.
They're gone. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gone.
And then here's another thing. Google social network is unavoidable if you use YouTube.
Yeah,
it will automatically post.
Google, Plus.
Yeah.
All of that.
Whether you like it or not.
So you're gonna have to somewhat use those things.
Yep. So. What do you think though? Is it going to play out? How is it going to play out? Do you think it's going to push through? You think it's going to...
Well, people have no choice. Everyone's on Twitch anyway. I don't think there's another proper streaming site that they can go to. They just have to deal with these problems. There's no way for me.
Is it 100% sure already?
Oh,
that
these
Google
issues?
No, that Google is...
Purchasing.
That YouTube is... Yeah, Google's purchasing Twitch.
I think most of the stuff I've read, they've already purchased it.
Oh, it's done. It's a done deal.
Yeah, it's a done deal.
Wow. Well, I hope Justin TV send us some of your money.
That's a lot of money.
That's a $1 billion.
Dr. Evil money.
Yeah, Dr. Evil
money.
Anyway, social network.
Yeah, I read it.
So Facebook.
Yeah. This is the first thing I read yesterday.
So there's now this ask button. You know how
I don't think it's up yet though. Now.
Oh, it's not yet up?
Because I checked yesterday. Because I was talking to someone. Did you hear about this?
No. It says here it's rolled out, but I guess it rolls out slowly.
Yeah.
Right. So it hasn't reached your account. I haven't checked mine.
Yeah, because Okay.
But so basically, this ask button. You know how when you sign up for Facebook and it asks you so many questions. What do you like?
Yeah.
Are you in a relationship? Whatever. All that. If you don't answer some of them. Now, when someone else views your profile, they'll see there that there's no answer, and then there's gonna be an ask button.
Yeah, on the relationship side.
Yeah. No, not just relationship. Everything.
Everything's gonna have an ask button.
Everything's gonna have an ask button.
Okay.
So it's gonna bug you, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. But you see, to me, if I don't put something there, that means I really don't want people to know.
Exactly. It's like, respect my privacy.
Yeah, exactly. But I guess the idea here is, especially for example, dating, and you're friends with somebody and you see that the relationship status has nothing in there, and then you just want to find out, hey, are you right? But what's happening?
There are other ways to do that.
Exactly, there are easier ways to do it.
Going to Facebook and clicking that. Why don't you just pick up your phone and call?
Or text.
Yeah, right?
Or send a direct message or whatever, right?
Just ask to hang out. And then when you hang out, ask. Right?
Well,
I don't know. I guess some people are more into online.
Which is funny because I think I am.
Yeah.
But
you not approve of this. Are you?
No, because I know that when this finally rolls out to my account...
Oh, you're going to get...
I don't think people are going to ask me about my relationship status, right? But because I am married, happily. But those other questions that I purposely did not answer because I don't want the public to know. I don't want people to ask me.
Yeah.
I was happy the way I guess I'm just not one.
No, but the good thing is like they can just ask. You don't even have to answer. But still, I get
it's irritating.
It's gonna be
all those
irritating.
notifications.
You're gonna see all those.
Yeah, like for example.
Why is this guy asking this?
Yeah, I can't even stand those game invites.
Yeah. Well.
Right. So
you have to
adding this makes it more. Well,
I don't know. You have to deal with it. I'm sure a lot of people are happy that they have a new way to bug people, though.
Yeah, I'm so happy Poke is gone. Anyway.
Okay.
More social media news.
Okay.
According to the Wall Street Journal, you know that rumor about Twitter considering to buy SoundCloud, right? Well, it didn't push through.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, it didn't push through.
It didn't push through.
No, it didn't push through. Twitter backed out of the talks. According to a person familiar with the matter.
Okay. I thought it was a good move, though.
It said the numbers didn't add up. I don't know what they mean by that. But why do you think it was a good move?
Because a lot of people do their covers and post it there, and Twitter is on the decline. They need a big push.
My issue though with Twitter purchasing SoundCloud is that SoundCloud right now on its own is doing really well.
Yeah, exactly.
In fact, there are original tracks there from famous people.
Yeah. I think I read about that.
Yeah, it's not anymore about
really famous artists now post their first.
Yeah, it's not Joe making a cover and whatever and just putting it out there. It used to be, that's how it started.
Yeah.
But now even the big guys are using the service. Now my problem with Twitter coming in is, do you remember Twitter Music?
I don't know that.
See?
Wait.
They launched it and it died instantly. Now I'm afraid that if they do purchase SoundCloud,
it might go down.
It might go down because of whatever they do to it.
So Twitter has a bad track record
with music.
With music.
In fact, I installed the Twitter Music app when it came out, and when I first saw it, I thought, hey, this looks like a beta product because it didn't really give me anything.
Really?
You know, it didn't give me anything special. It was,
How long was it up?
I don't know, but it lasted on my phone for about 2 months, that app.
And then just gone.
Well,
Might be.
the app was still there,
Yeah.
but nothing happened.
No use for it.
There was no use.
Okay, it just dies
wasn't-
down.
Yeah, there was no reason to use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which sucked. So yeah, SoundCloud. I think they should stay as they are.
Yeah.
Build up some more.
Yeah. And then
And
wait for the
then-
next big one.
Yeah,
Come
and
in.
hopefully pick someone who's better with.
Has a better track record.
Yeah, better with music.
Yeah.
Not Yahoo. No, seriously, right? How many has Yahoo bought that crashed?
I know. Well, maybe Facebook.
You know Delicious? Remember Delicious, that bookmarking service? That was one of my
I think I heard,
favorites.
yeah.
Because I remember back then when there was no such thing, the bookmarks on my browser.
Clutter.
No, I couldn't share them
Oh.
on different machines, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Although now there's the sync thing
Yeah,
that
it's
Google
something,
has,
yeah.
and Safari as well.
Yeah, I remember that.
But what I liked about that is even if you were using someone else's computer,
Yeah.
you could log in
still-
and see
yeah,
all
you
your
could see-
bookmarks.
yeah.
And it became, this was during the time when RSS feeds were very, very much used. So every time I'd see something really interesting in
Yeah.
my feeds,
It just
I'd
pops up.
bookmark.
Yeah.
I'd bookmark it
Yeah.
and leave, right, with Delicious.
Yeah.
And then when I was using for example, the laptop of a friend, I could get my bookmarks and continue my
Yeah.
research or whatever.
Just read from there.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's the thing. I'm not too.
You're not sold on.
I'm not, no. Yeah, I'm afraid that Twitter might just mess it up.
And Twitter is like on the decline now, right?
Yeah.
They're losing. They're not gaining enough more people. Like they're not gaining.
Yeah, I think they've reached critical mass.
So
They're currently on a plateau.
yeah.
There still is a way for them to grow, and the CEO of Twitter talked about it before. It was about, fixing the UI so that you won't have to use the
Oh, okay.
the DM,
Yeah.
because to new users it's difficult. There's a learning curve.
Complicated.
It's complicated. So it seemed like they were going the Facebook post way, where it was
If
easier.
you type it, everything just pops
yeah,
up.
everything just pops
yeah.
out. But of course, how keeping it within 140 characters. I believe it started with, how now you can post 4 images
Yeah. Yeah. Before.
and you can tag.
yeah.
So instead of having to type at Nigel,
Yeah.
at Enrique, at Alfonso, which
You
takes up so
waste-
much space,
Yeah. So much
you just tag.
characters. Yeah.
That's how they're starting it, and then I don't know. Anyway, we're rat hole again.
Yeah. What's the next one?
Oh, this is very important news. Super important news.
I know, but I'm not really surprised. Are you surprised?
I kind of am surprised because, okay, here's the news item from Mashable. It says hashtag Selfie and Tweep have been accepted into the dictionary. I mean, okay, hashtag fine. It's a new word. It's something that everyone kind of uses now.
Yeah.
Especially if you kind of use social media to any extent. Selfie is obvious. I mean, right?
It's super
All
hard
the celebrities
to avoid
use
anyway.
it.
Yeah.
So
There's no way
everyone.
to avoid. There's no way for you not to know these things.
But Tweep, come on.
yeah, I know. What?
I can't take Tweep. So it's
Why?
a person using Twitter.
I know, but I've heard it like just a few times.
I don't know what's going on with these dictionary. What are they? Editors?
Are they editors?
Are they editors? I don't know.
Maybe they're like a council or something.
Anyway, here this one is not too much of a. There's not much tech.
I find this cool though.
There's not much tech in this news item, but Wolf of Wall Street Belfort.
Yeah.
You know Belfort,
Jordan
right?
Belfort, yeah.
Jordan Belfort is aiming for $100 million pay. So if you guys watch the movie
Wolf on Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street, he got a lot of investors, right?
Yeah.
Investors.
Yeah, investors.
And he kind of screwed them over.
Yeah.
According to this news item, though, that he said 97% of his trading
business,
was legal.
Legal, yeah.
Yeah, and then just 3% was illegal.
Yeah.
But that was a lot of money. Anyway. Now, the thing is, Belfort spent 22 months in jail,
Yeah,
for doing whatever he did.
1 year and 10 months, yeah.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
He is now making money by going around different cities and speaking. So he has talks, right, scheduled. Yeah. And from the funds that he makes, he's going to return $100 million
to the people that he
he took from. And wow, right? I wasn't expecting that.
I think
turn of events.
I think it's kind of stipulated that he has to pay them back.
Yeah, I do know that, but I didn't think
you wouldn't expect like he'd earn that much money
by speaking.
By speaking, exactly.
Well, wow! I wish I had his tongue.
Well, I'm sure he has a way of convincing people, though.
So he is currently a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
He says, I got greedy. Greed is not good. Ambition is good. Passion is good. Passion prospers. My goal is to give more than I get. That's a sustainable form of success.
Yeah.
Great guy.
For people who watch the movie, it's actually interesting because he talks. They show this part in the movie. There's basically somewhere
in the end, right?
And I guess hearing about this is like closure for that movie in a way.
Oh yeah. By the way, this news item comes from Bloomberg.
Oh, okay.
So it's not it's not some fake.
It's an actual.
It's actual
legit
news.
Yeah.
It's legit. So more weirder news.
I couldn't get this one. I honestly couldn't get this one.
So Levi's, the jeans.
Yeah.
Levi CEO says, "Stop washing your jeans, save the world."
I know, he's like promoting not washing your pants.
So when he said this, he was wearing a pair of jeans that hadn't been washed.
Yeah.
In a year.
Yeah. It's insane. I wonder how that smells.
Where does he live?
I have no idea.
Maybe he doesn't sweat.
Maybe. I know.
Good luck doing that in the Philippines, right?
I know. Like, I probably wash my pants maybe after like 2-3 uses.
2-3 uses.
I don't go out like all day though.
Mine lasts longer, but that's also because I switch between jeans.
Yeah, same.
And
yeah, I keep count.
Yeah, but I don't wait for the jeans to stand up on their own.
Yeah. It's weird though, like he was promoting something like in their archive they have like pants that haven't been washed in like 150 years or something.
But I guess that's a pair of jeans that no one has worn, right?
Yeah, it's in an archive, but I wonder if
but
they're saying it's actually wearable.
It is wearable, but the thing is if you're wearing it and you're sweating on it,
I wouldn't want to wear that.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Like for example, bad experience in the elevator. You know how sometimes when someone enters the elevator, and you could smell that.
Yeah, I know that.
You could smell that jeans that haven't been washed in a while.
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Very bad.
Well, that's it for the news.
Okay.
We have a product. I have an app.
Yeah.
Pick. Do you have one?
I don't have an app pick. I wasn't informed.
So corny.
Anyway, what's your app pick?
Okay, my app pick is about wine. It's a wine app.
Makes sense, knowing you.
It's basically a personal wine assistant app. It just got an update wherein the name of the app, by the way, is Hello Vino.
Okay.
Okay, so you can take a picture of the label.
Yeah.
And then it'll tell you about the wine. Because drinking wine isn't as simple as most people think.
This makes sense for me because I have no clue.
Exactly. And me, I do know some wines.
Yeah.
I drink wine. I have the cheap wines. I have the middle level ones.
Yeah.
I've never tasted the really expensive ones, but I do see the difference, and after tasting many kinds of different wines and learning from people who know about the subject, what wine pairs with what meal.
Yeah.
It suddenly made sense, you know, that you could taste that. Oh yeah, you're right. This tastes better with. It's not even the quality; it's the type of wine matching the type of meal.
Okay.
And if, for example, you don't know which matches what, then this app will help you.
It tells you everything. So it's basically like a how-to guide or like the dummy's book type of thing.
Exactly. Now, a lot of things this app can do, which doesn't matter to us Filipinos in the Philippines.
Okay.
Because the update adds support for a massive 140,000 store and restaurant locations to help you pick out the perfect wine.
Okay, I'm guessing.
It also adds improvements to the app search engine, which will work for us, which is powered by Wine Searcher and features more than 6 million wines. Now, I think that's the important one, you know? Because I think I've only tasted maybe 10 different brands.
So for us, it's basically all information. It's all information. Wine information.
The update makes it easier for you to find wine entrees, you know, what fits, and it's available for free on the App Store.
Cool.
So search for it, Hello Vino.
I can use it and pretend I'm like a wine connoisseur or something. As long as nobody sees my phone, right?
Yep. Anyway, thank you so much for watching PutoTech. I'm Miguel.
Nigel.
PutoTech is available on the web via PutoTech.com. We are also available on Twitter. Follow us at PutoTechPH.
Yeah,
right?
PH.
You know, this whole script is
messed up.
No, because this is supposed to be Enrique's
job. Well, he's
Enrique, come back, please.
Yeah.
PutoTech. This podcast is available via iTunes. Just search for PutoTech. This can also be watched via nmftv.com and available on YouTube. Search for New Media Factory or PutoTech. Goodbye, Putos.
Bye.
The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.